This is 10 More Minutes with me, Jen Touring.
And me, Pete Fanfare.
The headlines this morning.
UQuack leader Nigel Mallard celebrates as 48% of Britain's ducks, geese and swans vote to leave the Marine Wildlife Union.
Shocking undercover footage shows a high street coffee outlet offering under-the-counter fertility treatment with every 10th latte.
And the government's cost-saving plan to replace ambulances with public transport vouchers. The vouchers can be downloaded from the NHS website in the event of an emergency. Good morning and welcome to 10 More Minutes, a daily rundown of the news and the issues to set you up with your day.
Drinking in public has been a topic of discussion for several weeks now, since Hamilton Town Council made it mandatory to pay for a licence to drink alcohol next to a canal.
Yes, critics of the move have described it as an infringement on their human rights and an affront to the memory of the navvies who drunkenly carved our nation's canals into the landscape over 200 years ago.
But some residents have literally stumbled across a cunning way to avoid paying for a drinking licence.
To investigate, I was in Hamilton yesterday afternoon.
There's nothing.
Until last month, Keith would regularly drink by the canal, but now the only way he can enjoy his sole pleasure in life is to combine it with something he really doesn't care for.
Oh, this is stupid.
Back in April, Hamilton Town Council introduced a controversial new towpath tax, a tax which requires members of the public to pay £41 British a month for a licence to drink alcohol on the region's waterways.
Keith, like many others, has taken advantage of a loophole in the law which allows drinking while fishing. But for Keith, this is proving to be more trouble than it's worth.
I need to get some bait. If I want to come down here for a nice little drink, I've got to have all this fancy equipment. I've got to learn all these stupid words like chod rigs and keep nets and lobworms. I mean, what's all that about?
Can't you just go somewhere else?
Why should I? I love it down here. I've been drinking here all my life. I love the peace and the tranquility. Why don't you go somewhere else? You go somewhere else.
Hamilton Fishing Association estimates that 85% of its recently enrolled members are more interested in cracking open some tins than catching any fish.
What are you using for bait, Keith?
Sempor prawn. It's gone.
But experts have warned that these alcoholic amateur anglers have overlooked a crucial expense which can render their fishing loophole completely ineffective.
I can't afford £41 a month for a licence just to have a drink.
Have you thought about the price of a fishing licence?
How much is a fishing licence?
£43 a month.
Oh, for Christ's sake! This is ridiculous! I'm just trying to get on with my own life! I don't do anything wrong! I don't do anything to anyone! Everyone's telling me I'm living my own life! It's stupid, everyone interfering!
Pete Fanfare, 10 More Minutes,
Stupid!
Hamilton.
Wet now?
Well, that certainly explains the smell.
I can no longer look my girlfriend in the eye.
Doesn't surprise me. And to discuss Pete's report, we're now joined by Finlay Trebuchet from Hamilton Council. How are you doing?
Welcome, Finlay.
Do you see the state of that guy? What a loser.
Yes. So, Finlay, the council has been criticised for going forwards with all of this without any public consultation. Opinion?
Well, if I'm quite honest with you, I was out all night and I haven't really had a chance to look at any of my notes, but I can tell you that it's a very messed up situation we're looking at right now.
It is a very messed up situation.
Yeah, this is serious, you know.
It is, yeah. And as far as I'm concerned, it's the seniors here who are dropping the balls.
Oh, I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't be able to make any comment.
You know what? Don't you woe me, mister.
Hey, man, chill. Come on. I was told you were going to be chill. I was told they were going to be chill.
Not really relevant.
I'm chill. I'm chill.
Yeah, hardly, mate.
I am.
Yeah? You chill? Prove it
Chill.
then. Prove it.
I do all kinds of things. Me and Stu, my friend Stu, we were paragliding just yesterday over the canyons. I go clubbing every time, of the night, all the time.
Where'd you go?
Stevenson's alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see some DJs?
The Mob Ditch.
Yeah.
Mob Ditch DJs. Great guys.
Go. You've been down Skunk Hole?
Skunk Hole? I know the owner of Skunk Hole.
You do?
I do.
Oh, man, mate, yeah, that's funny, because, I made it up.
Well,
Just let it go. Finley Trebuchet from Hamilton Council, thank you.
and now we're going to go live to Arnold McAdams, who is at Peel Park for a very special live weather report. How's it looking today, Arnold?
Well, after that, me and the other guy were
Arnold?
way too tired.
Can you hear
so
me?
we just bounced.
Arnold?
Yeah,
Can you
they
hear
really
me?
should make toilet cubicles a lot
Arnold?
bigger.
We're live, mate.
Well, you've joined me here today at Peel Park football pitch, where a local match is being put on by a charity. Yes, the Amnesia and Dementia Trust are putting on a game where sufferers of memory loss are invited to play. I'm sure they'll be here any minute. Well, as you can see, it's lovely and bright outside, with a high sitting over 25 degrees over today and the next week. And with any luck, it should last for the rest of April. Do you think they
I don't think they're turning up, mate.
probably should have thought about this? Well, in other weather news, Hurricane Jamiroquai has finally settled down on the east coast, but a lot of the survivors are still feeling the repercussions. I'm here with John, whose dad was blown away in the gale force winds. John, do you know where your dad is?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, back to you, Pete.
Well, he's sacked, isn't he?
Oh, there's something in the, there's something in this water. There's something in this water.
Oh,
Can
that's
we-
not nice.
Something in the... So, thanks for that, Arnold. Now, we've been receiving your views on the extreme weather conditions all morning via social media, so thank you very much for those.
Carl from Smithick has emailed us to say, imagine my surprise when I found out that Hurricane Jamiroquai was due to hit during the first week of trading in my new business. I do, however, run a hurricane detection facility, so I was not surprised at all.
Lovely. And we've had an anonymous text which says, it's coming, the rapture, the ascension, be repentant or be condemned. Is it true you've got Graham Norton on the show next week?
Well, you'll have to wait to find that one out.
You
But
will, you
thank you very much for those.
Thank you indeed. Now, many of us have hobbies that keep us entertained in our sheds and in our studies, but our next guest has a hobby that he believes may change the course of musical history as we know it. So, Len, welcome to the show.
Hey. So that's a piece of fancy equipment you've got there. Is that what you invented?
Yeah, it's called a billy box.
Oh.
Lovely. So, what kind of guitar is this?
It's not a guitar.
I mean, It is a guitar.
Well,
It's a
I
guitar.
can see how it might look like that to a lay person, but no,
guitar.
it's a billy box.
It's a guitar.
Right. And I
box.
understand there's an interesting story behind it.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
You all right, mate? You okay?
I'll be fine.
Okay. Do you reckon you can play us a song?
Yeah, there's a song called The Garden.
All right, so lovely. As Len gets himself into position, it's...
Have you got my headshot? Professional headshot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It just remains to say goodbye from me, Pete Fanfare.
And me, Jen Touring. We'll be back for 10 more minutes tomorrow.
Bye.
From the bottom of my garden to the window of my shed, as you were packing your bags, the look in your eyes said, I wish that you were dead. Oh, I wish you were dead. I wish you were dead. I wish you were dead. I wish I was dead. I wish I was dead. I wish I was dead. Wish I was dead.